Alright. My son is my cinematographer, so I can have my hands free. There's a similar tub spout than you have. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same. But what you've got is this piece. I'm missing the screw that goes in here, by the way. This piece slides over a piece of copper. And then this locking ring has a screw in it, which I'm missing. This is usually threaded into the spout here, and then on the bottom here, this little slot right at the end here is where you can access the screw that I'm missing. So right now there's probably a lot of sealant on this threaded piece here. So when you turn the spout, this whole thing is turning and you're not able to access that screw. So this can be pretty difficult to access if when you look through this hole, you don't see the screw. So you have a couple of options here. You can see inside this tub spout that it's pretty hollow. So you can take a hacksaw and cut this old tub spout. And that will allow you access to reach in there with some pliers and maybe grab this screw and unscrew it, and then this whole thing will slide off. Because if you try to pull too hard on this thing to pull it out, see this screw, some of these plastic pieces have a, you see how you've got a little hole right there? That's where the screw is supposed to set. And it goes through that little hole and indents into the copper. So you don't want to pull this off without loosening that screw. And the only way to maybe loosen that screw is to cut with a hacksaw, you know, all the way around. Then you pull this this part off, reach in there into that hollow space with some pliers, loosen the screw, and pull that thing off. Because it might be very hard to keep on turning this spout and try to line up this screw, because right now the screw is probably turned sideways like this inside, and as you turn it, you're just turning the whole thing over and over and over again, and it'll be very difficult to line up, and that screw is probably putting a pretty good sized groove in your piece of copper. So I hope that helps, and I will post this now. Thanks.